Hey, how are you? This is Taalib-Din, and today I'm bringing you five tips on how to avoid workplace drama. Now, I know you personally may not have ever dealt with a situation at your workplace that involved drama in your life. But just because you haven't doesn't mean your colleague haven't. So these tips may be able to help your colleague and maybe a friend of yours. So make sure you share this video if this thing applies and it makes sense to you, okay? So many people have dealt with workplace drama, whether it was a big incident that led to them getting expelled or terminated, or if it's just a small incident that just probably caused a little bit of stress in your life for an hour or two. Either extremes. No one likes to work in an environment that is stressful and that brings forth drama. At least no one in my tribe. So what I want to do today is just share with you 5 tips on how to avoid workplace drama that will give you a positive experience at your workplace and also a positive experience for those around you, okay? So this is the first one. The first tip is to respectfully address a colleague that may have offended you. Now, I know this can be a little bit intimidating when you have to actually confront someone that may have offended you, but a rule of thumb that I go by is, you know what, I think of it in this way. Like if someone offended me, I give them the benefit of the doubt. I say that you know what, they may have not even were aware of what they said or what they've done that has offended me. So when you give someone the benefit of the doubt, it makes it easier to address them. So address them respectfully and just share with them, you know what, in the meeting the other day, you made this comment, and I'm not sure if you were aware of it, but it was actually kind of offensive. And I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt as I would want someone to do the same for me and just share with you how it offended me so that way you can be aware so that it won't happen again, you know? And when you do that, typically, your colleague will be well receptive of what you have to say. Now, tip number 2 is this. If your colleague is offended and they are not receptive to what you have to share with them, then what you do is you then go to your supervisor and then you share with your supervisor what has taken place and involve your supervisor. Why? Because you want to make sure that you diffuse this particular incident so that it doesn't fester and grow and explode into something that could have been prevented a while back, okay? So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is do not spread gossip. I know it's so easy to get caught up in the latest gossip of who got fired or who's getting a promotion or who's got a demotion or who's dating who or why did they switch out the CEO of the organization. Like, it's so easy to get caught up in workplace drama. I know it is. But the best thing that you can do is just avoid it. Don't even engage yourself in it. When you hear someone talking or beginning to gossip, you can do something as simple and easy as just walk away. Or say, you know what, I have to send this email out right away. Find an excuse, find a reason to get away from the drama, right? And if you are daring and bold, you may want to speak out and say, hey, I don't think this is the best thing for us to do, to talk about someone, because we don't know if it's true or not, and we wouldn't want it to be done to ourselves. So that's something that you can do as well. You can actually verbally speak out with your colleagues about it, or just avoid it all in all and just act like you got something to do, which you probably do have something to do because you're at work and it's not on your lunch break, okay? So the next tip on how to avoid workplace drama is if your supervisor offended you or your supervisor has hurt your feelings, the best thing to do is to approach your supervisor about it in a respectful, humble manner. If your supervisor has offended you, and this works especially when you have a good rapport with your supervisor, because sometimes supervisors they're not perfect. And in the middle of them taking on the leadership and managing a team, they can tend to sometimes forget about their colleagues' feelings and just go straight to the point and get straight to the meat of the matter. So sometimes you may be offended, and if that's the case, bring it to their attention respectfully, because I can tell you this, your supervisor would appreciate it at the end of the day that you decided to go directly to her and address your feelings as opposed to gossip about her with your colleagues or even gossip about her to her upper management. So give your supervisor the benefit of the doubt and address it to her first. And if that doesn't work, then you take it to the upper management, okay? Another tip, the final tip in regards to avoiding workplace drama is clear and simple. Don't work at a place you don't love. In essence, work somewhere that you enjoy working. Because if you're working at a place where you don't love and it's causing you stress day in and day out, then you're going to find drama no matter what, because you don't see the positive in it. You don't have a deeper reason why you're working there. So you decide to work at a place that actually fuels you and feeds you and motivates you and strengthens and deepens your why. Then the little small things that may occur on your day-to-day base is not going to bother you. But if you're working somewhere that you don't enjoy and that you don't love, it's going to bother you, okay? So I hope these tips worked out, and I hope these tips help. I know many of you who follow me are entrepreneurs that work a full-time job. So this goes for you as well. If you are an entrepreneur, you still work a job that fuels you, because that energy that you receive and that you put out in your workplace transfers over into your business, okay? So I hope this was very beneficial, and if it was, please make sure to share this video and tag a friend in it, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tahira Taalib-Din, because this information will help benefit you. And if you're watching this video, you can follow me by going to my website at dreambigandgrowrich.com and subscribe to my mailing list, and you can receive this video in your inbox, okay? Peace and love, and everyone have a wonderful day.